More people will show up. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. This is a moment I've been waiting for a very long time. And it's kind of funny, because last year, if you came to the Edge conference, we weren't here. We weren't the main sponsor. We didn't have a booth. I didn't know what Edge was, so a lot has changed. And I think one question is, what changed? How is it that last year we didn't know what ABA was? We had no clients within ABA. We had 0 clients. And this year, we're the main sponsor for the event. We have over 80 ABA providers using us. We have all the big companies using us. How is that possible? Can you switch to the presentation? Can you switch to the presentation? Oh, cool. So I think the way to really understand that is to talk about 2025. What happened in 2025 that we went from 0 to being the main sponsor at Edge? And I think it really comes down to, first of all, the team. So last year we started Leadtrap. It was Roy, it was me, it was John, who's not here, right? Roy, his background is like in AI. He was the first employee at Lambda, a company now worth $10 billion. And me, I'd come from marketing, right? And we didn't know anything about ABA. And now, again, we have really all the biggest ABA companies in the country using Leadtrap to generate all of their leads, doing all of the intake. Like, how is that possible, right? I think we did over 15,000 leads this year. We generated over 15,000 leads for our customers. Over 1 million people have messaged our platform, 1 million messages to our platform, and way over $10 million in revenue. I think it's closer to like $50 million in revenue generated for our clients, again, in 1 year. And I think that the reason why we're able to do this, the reason why we're able to be so successful so fast, is because a lot of people don't get it, right? I'm sure you guys have spoken to a lot of marketing agencies today, right? What do they tell you? We're gonna generate you leads, right? That is the same pitch from every single vendor. We're gonna get you leads, right? And you work with a marketing agency, right? And the end of the first month, second month, third month, what do they tell you? Hey, we generated 100 leads for you. And what do you say? We have like 2 clients. What are you talking about? Right? That is the story of the marketing agency and the service business for all time. And I think what goes wrong here, it's very simple, right? The marketing agency is saying, hey, we generated 100 leads for you. Here's 100 emails. Here's 100 phone numbers. And they're going, the reason why you only have so few clients is because nobody called them up, right? No one did intake. It took you guys forever. It's a horrible process, right? And you're like, what do you mean? The lead wasn't so ready to work with us. It was a bad lead. So what are you talking about? And the reason why we were able to grow so fast this year and get everybody to use us is because it's exactly the problem that we solve. We're not here to generate leads. We're here to trap leads. We're here to build a lead trap. Right? We're here to not only get you the lead, we're here to follow up, get the intake documents, get the autism diagnosis, get the front and back of the insurance card, get the doctor referral. We're here to do the whole thing. And that's exactly what 2026 is about. In 2025, we noticed that of all the leads that were being generated, only 20% were turning into clients. So you had an ABA provider generate 100 leads a month, and only 20 of those would turn into clients, and that was considered good, right? But not anymore. Next slide. In 2026, that's exactly the problem that we're solving. We're doing the entire thing. We're not only generating the lead, we're following up with the lead. We're doing the intake document. We're doing the autism diagnosis. We're doing the insurance card. We're doing the doctor referral. We're doing the entire thing, and it's one system. And it looks like this. Show them what the system looks like. That's Leadtrap in 2026. That's what everybody's getting. And a robot that looks like that. I'm kidding. It doesn't look like that at all. What it is, it's the exact system we've been building. Today, over some of the companies we work with, over 60% of their leads come from the actual Leadtrap. And what happens is that we're interacting with your clients. Right? It is a big issue with ABA therapy, right? What is ABA therapy, right? Do people even know what that stands for? No, most people don't know what that stands for, right? And you have this highly specialized healthcare product, right, that so few people even know what it is, right? ABA therapy. And you're selling it to like a consumer, an average consumer in a large market, right? They don't know what ABA therapy is, right? They don't know how it's going to help them. They're a bit afraid. They don't want to talk about autism. They don't necessarily know where their insurance documents are. They don't know if their autism diagnosis is too old. They don't know anything, right? And what we're able to do is interact with these clients. And not only are we able to interact with the clients, we're able to collect the diagnosis, collect the insurance document for you, collect the HIPAA release for you. We're able to do all the work so that when you get a lead, it's not just an email and it's not just a phone number. It's a fully intaken client who's 100% ready for services. And you could see right here, that's exactly what we're doing. We're interacting with the client. People don't want to wait, right? If you're interested in a roofing job, right, you don't want to wait until somebody calls you 3 hours later to start the roofing job. You want to start right away. It's the same thing with ABA therapy. 60% of the families we speak to want to start intake right away, and that's exactly what we're doing. When people interact with us, when they become a lead, assuming they're qualified, we're grabbing your insurance documents. We're collecting autism diagnoses. We're getting the HIPAA release. We're getting everything you need for you to run insurance right away. So that when you speak to them on the phone, and we're making that happen now within 30 seconds, you're not chasing them. You have everything you need in order to turn them into a client. And you're getting the fully completed intake while the family is still interested. Before they're going to pick up their kids, before they're going to work, before they're fighting with their husband, before any of that happens, you're getting the full intake done right away. And what we've seen so far when we released this early on is that not only are people generating 40% more leads using Leadtrap, they're also doubling the amount of intake they're getting. So if you're getting 20% of your leads to turn into intake, we're doubling that to 40%. It's a completely different experience. And that's why we're super excited to announce that we just raised $2.2 million to make this happen. This year is the year when it happens. We're replacing DocuSign, replacing Monday, ClickUp. 90% of the work that goes into intake is being completely automating. We're doing a much better job. And yeah, we're super excited for this. And one thing that's awesome is that literally for everybody who's here today, part of Edge, to get this out, we're offering a very exclusive offer for Edge. Anyone who signs up, who books a demo until January 9th, we're offering two things. One, 30% off. So this is only until January 9th. For demos booked from now until January 9th, you're getting 30% off. And not only that, you have 60 days, money back guaranteed. We'll build the whole thing. We'll set everything up. We're making sure that you're getting all the intake done. You have 60 days to decide. And yeah, guys, so thank you so much. Super excited for this year. ABA has been, amazing. We've done so much, and we're really looking forward to the future. Thank you so much.